Test. Low mic. Check. 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 Low mic check. Test. Check. Low mic. 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 Test. Okay, magandang hapon. Sino may PSN, pwede tayo maglaro. Add nyo po ako sa PSN. laro ah. Ng mga laro. Grabe, W agad.
It's the Wizards in Washington for a little interconference action in the nation's capital. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Take a look at the Warriors. They don't have a lot of great things going on right now, losing their first 6 to start the season.
And it's the second game of a back-to-back, and given how they've struggled lately, we could see them look to the bench for fresh legs and an injection of energy. They'll need it.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
On offense, here are the Warriors. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Now Morris. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Here's Wiggins. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. The one point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Here's Looney, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's the East versus West, where the Charlotte Hornets will be looking to make a statement. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Now here's Westbrook after Terry Rozier's miss. Drops in the layup for two.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
And Davis sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And it's Westbrook missing. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. Outside, Walker. Back to Beverly. To the inside. James. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs. for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And Hayward at the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And it's Beverly missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. 1:04 left in the first quarter. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
55 seconds left in the first. To the paint. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And they recover it. Here's Williams. That misses off the backboard.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Hornets leading by 6. It's deflected. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. Back to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Round with it. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to none. Here's Reeves. Covered by Martin. Back to none. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets leading by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Lakers making a switch here. And here's Charlotte. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And it's Rozier missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Walker looking for an opening. In the corner, none with it. Inside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Nunn's got 4 points this quarter. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And so here's Charlotte. 6-point lead. The offensive rebound. And here is Rozier. He has 6. That one good for 2.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Lakers trail by 8. Back to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Hayward grabs the board.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Drops in the tray. Rozier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Back to Beverly. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Oubre. Rozier with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Plumlee. On the wing, Rozier. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Down low. Now Walker. lays it up off the glass.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Walker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clock at 6. Oubre with the steal. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Both teams deciding to change it up. Hornets leading by 9. Now here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Floats it up for Williams. He can't get it to go. Pass to James. Here's Brown. And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Plumlee with the steal. To the middle. The kick out to Rozier. Hayward up top. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Just a little quicker than the defense. Hayward demonstrating how to score when under duress.
The Hornets have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's Oubre off the drive. It doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Walker with it. Now defended by Hayward. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Rozier. Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte. Here's Davis. Bank shot, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Lakers trail by 13. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Hornets lead by 13. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And Smith gets double teamed. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Richards. Charlotte moving it around. Clock is at 3. A solo fast break. Back to none. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. That one misses.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And taken away by Brown. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Back to Davis. 9 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Williams with the stuff.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Back to Davis. Nice D from Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Hornets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And that one misses. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hasn't shot the ball well at the stripe, going 0 for 3 so far. That free throw, no good.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Oubre, right side. And so it's Charlotte with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James and their game. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Charlotte leading by 21. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels.
Wala pa rin tayong mga laro.
It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. To take a look at the Nuggets. They are looking extremely good so far, starting the season on fire, 6 straight wins. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Round with it. Now defended by Jokic. And that one is good.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Outside Porter. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the middle. Over Tatum. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's not going to go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And it's White missing.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Here's Tatum. Al Horford. Brown outside. Picked by Horford. Brown, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Down low. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 6. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Tatum drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Astonagi. Here's Green. Tries again. Here's Nagy. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 5. To the paint. Outside Williams. Inside. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 now.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Brown, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Picked by Griffin. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him You went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now, here's Horford. Pass to Griffin. Out to White. Smart with the ball. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 12. To the inside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gordon's got his second basket.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Come on, box it out, man.
Brown drives in. And finished off by Horford.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Jokic. Here's Porter. Murray outside. Back to Porter. Murray right side. Denver needs to get off a shot. On the wing, Porter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston leading by 12.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Back to Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Smith's got his first points in this one. And taken away by Brown.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And stolen by Horford. Here's White. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Najee. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Tatum. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Highland. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The kick out to Williams. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Boston on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And stolen by Horford. Over Murray. Horford, good. Horford's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, now can hit a jump shot, but man, down low, he's tough.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets trail by 14.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Jokic. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
2 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 12.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum with it. He's got 12. Puts it up from 17. And that one goes long. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's an 18-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket in this one. Now a timeout called by Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. On the wing, Brown. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Caldwell Pope left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. And the layup falls. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to White. Outside, Smart. It's Brown with the drive. Back to Smart. Takes the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Brown with it. Now defended by Jokic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. So both teams changing it up here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston leading by 16. Left side, Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Inside. Brown. Good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Ogden left side. Trying to end the drought. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 6.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with him.
Here's Highland. No good there off the double clutch. There's Brown with the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Pritchard. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And so it's Boston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 18. Tatum drives in.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Now here's Morris. And it's Harris with the rebound. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And so here are the Clippers. The Nets making their last shot. Right side Durant. Pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant, easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's O'Neal. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Right side Mills. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now here's Durant. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. In close. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Simmons missing.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
Naman ako. Good naman kayo sa akin. Kawawa yung stream ko.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Pass to Robinson. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Levine. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Fournier's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one is good.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
That one goes. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Picked by Randall. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And Levine with the block. Here's DeRozan. Fournier pulls it down. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. To the inside. Here's Robinson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. If things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early, and then Greg capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
On the wing quickly. Back to Randall. Over Drummond. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside, White. Pass to Bradley. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw. Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Here's Dragic. Pass to Bradley. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. Six to shoot. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by one. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. That one good for two.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Here's Caruso. And he banks in the layup. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Fournier. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. They double him with Vucevic. Back to Robinson. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last two seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
The three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to LaVine. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. And here's LaVine. His last outing with 20 points. Driving to the basket. Just 5 on the clock. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Knicks trail by 4.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. 1.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
To the middle. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Drummond. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the first half of the game. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. White left side. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls with another miss. Outside Fournier. Picked by Randall. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Pass to Randall. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Randall's got 9.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Here's Dragic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bradley with the ball. Outside Williams. Williams double team. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Fournier. From downtown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Dosunmu from deep three-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got the first bucket of the third here for New York.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Williams. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Pass to Levine. Here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
To the paint. There's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And it feels like Randle is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
Here's Levine. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Randle no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And he knocks down the first one. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. It's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Back to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Randle. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randle's able to score.
Inside. Back to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And DeRozan finishing inside.
Timeout.
DeRozan's got 11 points.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Rose goes in. The slam dunk by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Outside, Green. Pass to Drummond. .122 left in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
There's a screen by Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Outside, Dragic. They set the screen. Back to Caruso. It's stolen by Barrett. Goes up. And finished off by Rose.
The pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Rose. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Pass to Bradley. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
To the paint. Here's Robinson.
love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Caruso. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 3. And time for the short. And with 3/4 behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Dosunmu. On the wing, Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him. Levine looking around.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin can hit a 3. He can throw down a monster dunk. What can he do in between?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Randall outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Takes a 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. To the inside. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Williams double team. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks making a switch here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Thompson with it. Barrett wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes had gone by. Offensive rebound. Pass to Barrett. Here's Robinson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Levine. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
Basket good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
DeRozan, that's good.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Shoots a fader. Handle no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Back to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic trying to get open. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Now off the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Levine's shot is off. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks.
Oh, man, don't see that much Fournier up at the rim.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So it's New York picking up the win.